I'm Nikki Lorenzo. However, the assistant chief of probation reportedly ordered his officers not to arrest any offenders who violated their probation. Fox 40's Arena Shaddix joining us now live from outside the Sac County Jail to explain what happened since that order was given. Roe.
Well, Nikki and Eric, every Halloween, people from the sheriff's office here always team up with probation to do enforcement on high-risk sex offenders. If they violate, they would be arrested. But the Probation Association was worried that this year that wouldn't happen. The Sacramento County Probation Association, which represent rank-and-file probation officers, including supervisors, took action after they say the assistant chief ordered his officers with the sexual assault felony enforcement team not to arrest high-risk sex offenders if they violated their probation on Halloween.
We had officers notify me that this directive had been given to them, that during the Safe Team sweep on Halloween, that they were not to do arrests for high-risk sex offenders who were putting up Halloween decorations and passing out candy in violation of their probation, which is luring children to their house.
Greg Stuber, the president of the association, wrote this letter to Marlon Yarber, the chief probation officer, asking him to rescind the order and expressing alarm over the directive, which he says puts children at risk. But why, in the first place, would Assistant Chief Sean Ayala put out such an order?
That's a question that we would like have answered. There is no explanation of why that would happen and you would endanger children on a Halloween.
Fox 40 contacted Assistant Chief Ayala and asked him if he gave officers those instructions. He said he did not and would send an email explaining what transpired. We haven't received that email.
It's really disappointing to hear that Assistant Chief Probation Officer Sean Ayala is stating that he never gave that direction, because in speaking with Chief Yarber today, he confirmed to me that Chief Ayala did give that direction and that he personally was rescinding the directive that was given.
Chief Probation Officer Marlon Yarber says in part in an email to Fox 40, the safety and security of our community is the primary focus of the Sacramento County Probation Department, and any action by a high-risk sex offender who is endangering a child will absolutely continue to be held immediately accountable. Now, the association president says it will be business as usual on Halloween, so if any sex offenders violate, he says they will be arrested. Reporting live in Sacramento tonight, Rowena Shaddix, Fox 40 News.